President Trump's national security advisor, Michael Flynn, under fire this morning. The New York Times and Washington Post are reporting that he discussed U.S. sanctions with a Russian ambassador before President Trump took office. The White House has repeatedly denied that.
They did not discuss anything having to do with the United States' decision to expel diplomats or impose a censure against Russia.
So did they ever have a conversation about sanctions ever on those days or any other day?
They did not have a discussion contemporaneous with U.S. action.
If Michael Flynn did have this discussion with the Russian ambassador to the U.S. before Mr. Trump took office, it violates the Logan Act. And what does that mean?
Well, look, that's a matter of internal U.S. legislation and clearly a matter for the United States. But what can be said is that from this end, certainly the spokesman for President Putin, Dmitry Peskov, has, just like the Americans, denied that that kind of substance was discussed in contacts. He does admit that Michael Flynn, national security advisor, did talk to the Russian ambassador in Washington, but denied the substance of it. And of course, we do have to actually remember that there are two sets of sanctions that we're talking about. The ones specifically that Mike Pence, vice president, seemed to be referring to were the ones put on Russia in response to the accusations of Russian hacking and other such material and activities during the election. The other, much more important, hugely significant sanctions are those that have been put against Russia for the last several years by the U.S., by the UN, by the Western nations in response to Russia's annexation of Crimea and its invasion of Eastern Crimea with its separatist people there. So there are two different issues we're talking about.
But the one person not denying that this conversation could have happened is Michael Flynn's own spokesperson. Let me read you that statement, Christian. He says, Michael Flynn indicated that while he had no recollection of discussing sanctions, he couldn't be certain that the topic never came up. So what does this tell us about what the plan is moving forward, perhaps?
Well, look, obviously that language has been, specifically crafted to give a little wiggle room, perhaps we could say. But again, it is a matter of investigation. Apparently it is under investigation in the States. But what really, really is significant is what actually is going to happen as a result of this conversation or any other conversations. And it's very, very vital to America's allies here in the West to know that the United States stands squarely behind defending the principles of international law, whether it's on the illegal tapping into the U.S. democratic system, or especially whether it's about violating international borders with, as I said, Russian invasions into Crimea and eastern Ukraine.